bottom of it. Listen, he's got the strongest people in boxing on his side. They want to put good events on, and he's just signed the biggest deal in boxing history. So they ain't going to be wanting to sign someone like that and give him that much money for playing with himself, are they? The big fight is coming.
Is it fair
and it wasn't Tyson's fault that the big fight has not happened. It's just that people thought there was other money elsewhere. But when the shit hit the fan, there is none.
Do you think it's fair to say most heavyweights offered that kind of money to fight a guy on his debut would take that fight?
Name me an heavyweight in the world that wouldn't take it.
Well, Eddie Hearn said...
No, Joshua wouldn't, would he?
That's what Eddie Hearn said.
Joshua wouldn't, yeah. Yeah, Eddie Hearn does say a lot of things, but doesn't he? He's been promising that negotiations has been going on against Wilder and Joshua. But I can tell you inside information, it's dead in the water. In the water. He's trying to get... Listen, I'm not even going into that because it's not my thing, but he's full of shit half the time.
Could you give us a bit more? Because you seem quite confident that that fight isn't happening anymore.
It's not happening with the people what he's messing with anyway.
And those are the words of Shane Fury as he claims he has some insight on the Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder fight, dead in the water. Now, the crazy thing is Shane Fury has this insight on whom? Eddie Hearn or Deontay Wilder? Because it's strange to me, being the brother of Tyson Fury, talking about negotiations that are dead. I don't know where he gets his intel from. I don't know. You know, and he'll say something that big, that huge, and then say, well, it's not my thing. Well, if it wasn't your thing, you shouldn't have mentioned anything anyway if it's not your thing to be mentioned. You know, I normally don't do this, but let me tell you about this. You know, it doesn't make sense to me, you know, and him also stating that he wanted to see Tyson Fury fight Logan Paul, that just shows us, along with, remember John Fury with his weird interviews all of a sudden, saying that Tyson Fury, no comment, and he's not really up in a roar like he normally is. You know, if you look at these guys' attitude, how it's 360'd or 180'd, should I say, I think now they're starting to look at just boxing as a way to generate money. They're not looking at fights at all. They're not really trying to make the fights that people want to see. They're just trying to bullshit everybody. And Shane Fury is along for the ride. You know what I mean? Now, if he's true or not, we'll never know because we haven't heard that from Eddie Hearn. But I'll tell you this. Eddie Hearn hasn't been speaking the way he normally speaks. You know what I mean? He hasn't. He's been like, oh, well, if it gets pushed back, if this, you know, and it makes me really question everybody, you know, but that doesn't mean that Shane Fury's not full of shit. He couldn't have heard anything. I don't know if what he heard, but that doesn't mean he heard something to degree that this fight's not going to happen. You know, him being with Tyson Fury and, you know, it's weird. Maybe some Saudi Arabia stuff going because he mentioned Saudi Arabia and, you know, the money issue and all this and the percentages and all that, you know, and it just lets me know that all these guys are teaming up saying the same claim. But it is a huge one. So if it is, you wonder who who spilled the news to Shane Fury. But you guys tell me what you think of Shane Fury claiming that the Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua fight is dead in the water. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!